I know many will be asking about the background of these videos and these discussions. I believe that should not be a worry. The primary concern in these discussions should be the content. That aside, I personally request that if you will watch this video, first subscribe to this platform. Thank you and welcome. The DR Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo, is heading to an election on 20th December 2023, that is this year. And this election has attracted 24 candidates. Now, if I am not wrong, DR Congo lists 24 provisional candidates for December elections. Now, DR Congo is heading to a general elections on 20th December 2023, and there are currently 24 candidates contesting for the presidency against the incumbent President Tshisekedi. Now, they are also saying that a full list, maybe the refined list of presidential candidates, will be published by the constitutional, after a review by the constitutional court. Now, we also know that the current president, Felix Tshisekedi, will be defending his seat for and requesting the Congolese to grant him a second term, 5-year term. Now, I have no problem with DR Congo going for a general election, and I believe that is a very great move that I would personally support. But I have a very short message to the people of DR Congo. We know that under the current president, that is Felix Tshisekedi, DR Congo has not been peaceful. I discussed one of the videos on this platform, and in that video I said that since the war in DR Congo started in 1996, more than 6 million people have been killed, and several millions have been displaced from their homes. Currently, I want to say that almost at least one civilian is killed in DR Congo every day. Why? Because of the current instability in the country. And the current president is Felix Tshisekedi. The same president who watches when civilians are being killed. The same president who watches when terrorist groups control the Congo resources. The same president who allows foreign governments to exploit Congolese resources. The same president who allows these foreign governments to exploit, to have unrestricted access to Congolese resources at the expense of even killing civilians, is seeking a second term, telling Congolese that, I know one of the discussions, one of the presentations in his presidential presentations, or we call it what, agenda, will be the insecurity in the country. I know he will promise the Congolese that when elected for the second term, he will try and make Congo peaceful and stable. The Congolese should learn, and they should never be lied to. If the same president was in office for 5 years, and under the same president, under his presidency, more civilians were killed. Under his presidency, Congo was never peaceful. Under his presidency, Congo was controlled by terrorist groups. I read something that was saying, an article that was saying that Congo has more than 500 terrorist groups currently. They were initially 150, around 120 something, 150. Currently, when we speak today, Congo, DR Congo is controlled by more than 500 terrorist groups. And the same president, Felix Tshisekedi, who is requesting for a second term, watches when these terrorist groups develop and organize themselves each and every day. He watches when these terrorist groups kill innocent civilians each and every day. He watches when foreign governments kill innocent civilians for blocking them from accessing resources. I also found some references that were made to the Russian Wagner Group. It said that Wagner Group were killing civilians who were blocking their access to resources, more so in northern Kivu. If you block their access to resources, they kill you. Under the watch of the same president of the Congolese, Felix Tshisekedi. I want to talk to the people of DR Congo, and I want to tell them that you must remember that the problem of Africa is leadership. Africa's problems are always manufactured by the leaders that we elect. We always elect leaders who are self-interested. We always elect leaders who are focused on fulfilling their self-interests. We always elect leaders who are corrupt. We always elect leaders who have a high taste for public resources. We always elect leaders in Africa with a great dalliance with foreign governments. We elect leaders with a great dalliance with foreign governments. Simply, we elect puppets. That is what I am saying. And I don't want to shy from the fact that the President Tshisekedi is a puppet. I don't want to shy from saying so. He is a puppet because he has allowed these foreign governments to infiltrate DR Congo. And under his watch, these foreign governments are killing civilians. Under his watch, these foreign governments are exploiting Congo's resources without lending an eye to the current instability in the country. I have argued that if these foreign governments were interested in the affairs of the Congolese, if they were concerned with the affairs of the people of DR Congo, then ending the ongoing war was to be a priority. If, for example, the United States was happy with the Congolese, the development of DR Congo, then the United States was to prioritize peace in DR Congo. And since this have not been done, we can practically say that these governments are not interested in the affairs of DR Congo. They are only interested in fulfilling their interests. They are only interested in things that serve their interests. And if Congolese, the people of DR Congo, are going to vote on 20th December 2023, then they must focus on leaders with their interests at heart. They must not elect puppets. They must not elect leaders who will allow foreign governments to infiltrate the country's resources. They must elect leaders based on peace. A leader who will prioritize peace in the country should become the president. A leader who will prioritize peace in DR Congo should be elected as the president of DR Congo on 20th December 2023. I want to repeat that DR Congolese people must remember that the problem of Africa is leadership. And if leadership is the problem of Africa, then they must be very careful when choosing these leaders. They must not choose leaders who will sell them to the colonizers. They must not choose leaders who are puppets. they must not choose leaders who will be concerned about filling their own pockets. They must not choose leaders who will be focused on giving unrestricted access to foreign governments. If DR Congolese are to choose their leaders, I have said that the priority, the key point checklist in choosing such a leader should be one who is interested in restoring peace in DR Congo, because peace is everything. I have always said that DR Congo has the potential of serving the whole of Africa, and peace in DR Congo can mean peace in Africa. The DR Congolese must focus on a leader who will improve the current security situation in the country. And if the current president, that is Felix Tshisekedi, was tried and failed, then I don't see any need of DR Congolese re-electing him as the president. If possible, then DR Congolese must vote for the opposition if possible. If the opposition will prioritize peace in the country, if the opposition will make restoring peace in the country top in his or her list, then I would encourage the people of DR Congo to elect such a leader. And if any of the leaders does not talk about peace in DR Congo, then such a leader should not be elected.